Morning, guys. So, I just wanted to share my testimony with you guys. It's kind of early this morning, but I found a moment to where I probably could do it. So, I'm just gonna start it with these past 6 months have been very challenging. Of course, it all started with the COVID. I got sick. I got the COVID. Then I got pneumonia. Then I went through a divorce. And just I really believe that God just stripped me of everything. My mom had a fall, and I ended up having to take care of my parents. I lost my job, kind of due to all of it. But God has definitely came through with it, and He still is today. It's a challenge for me, still, day by day. But I wanted to share with you guys, I've been gay for 25 years. And I think it's probably been about 5 months ago, my wife came to me, and she was living with her parents, and my parents were living with me. And we definitely had a rocky relationship for the past 3 years at least, due to both of our faults. But she came to me, and we sat and we talked, and she said, I really believe that this is a spiritual thing and that we need to separate. So I've always kind of dealt with my relationship with being gay spiritually anyways. So it was kind of like confirmation for me, but I was okay with it because she was okay with it too, and in my mind I was just thinking, both of us were going to come to God, and everything was going to be okay. And I slowly started working on my relationship with God. I rededicated my life. It's probably been about, I don't know, let's just say 5 months ago. And I got baptized, and I just started kind of growing my relationship with God. It was a challenge every day, probably every hour. I struggled a lot with a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. Definitely Satan tried to, I'm sure, take me out a few times, but God had too much in store for me. So I was pretty distraught by the fact that she talked to me and told me, it was a spiritual thing, and God wanted us to separate, and then she ended up in another relationship, kind of, which made it weirder. Her partner looks a lot like me, had a lot of characteristics of me, a lot younger than me, so I dealt with definitely some jealousy emotions for a while there. But I prayed about it, and I felt like God gave me the opportunity. He closed that door for me. And I wish He would have closed it for her too, And I'm sure He gave her the opportunity, but she chose something different, I believe, at this time. But I still have faith that she's going to come out of it too. But I've had a lot of support through my church and through a couple groups called the Freedom March and Florida Overcomers. And I'm sure a lot of people probably think I'm a religious quack, you know, being gay 25 years, and then all of a sudden just not. I dealt with in the beginning a lot of emotions too with changing my outward appearance. So I felt like if I had to, you know, not be gay anymore, I was always kind of the male in the relationship. So I just suddenly went through a lot of transitions and changes, and I wanted to look like a woman. So I went out and bought me a couple outfits, started wearing some makeup, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I just couldn't transition, not alone all the things prior to that I'd been through. So I just prayed about it, and I just told God, you know, my heart has changed, and I'm Lori, and I just want to be Lori. I don't want to change my outward appearance. And I don't believe that really has anything to do with it. It was just some emotional things I was going through. So, I just kept praying my way through it, you know. I had a lot of support and a lot of friends, and the last couple weeks, you know, it's been like 5 or 6 months, but the last couple weeks, you know, up to just 2 weeks ago, I dealt with a lot of emotions still. And I just, one day I just said, like, I have to go find some intimacy with God, you know, and I did. I went and found me some alone time, and I just prayed, and I told God, I'm not getting up. I'm not leaving here until you reveal yourself to me. Like, I prayed for hours and hours, and he did just that. It was very different because I've never really experienced what I experienced before. So he definitely did that and more. Like, and ever since then, since that day, like, he's just revealing himself to me, like, every day in small things. And I'm just so, like, lately I haven't felt any emotions like for my past relationship or my past relationships. I kept trying to find a way out, you know, like I could have jumped in a relationship with someone else, multiple people, multiple times, different sexes, but I just kept focused on God, you know, and building that relationship with God. And now, like, I feel like I don't need anybody right now. I just have God. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I really I don't know, like, I'm hoping to share this and share this in a lot of different groups. And I was just thinking, you know, like, if I chose God, it would be easy. You know, like, God was going to help me get through it all, and he did, but I still had to feel my pain. I still had to go through my emotions, and a lot of stuff that I went through, I'm just choosing not to share, but right now at this time. But I plan on making another testimony later. But I've had some amazing friends. I'm sure they won't mind if I say their names, that helped me get through this. And Colleen and Steve have really been big people in my life. Like, I prayed at one point. I was laying in bed at night and I prayed and I said, like, I felt like I had nobody, you know, and I said, God, I just need you to send me some friends, but I want you to send me the friends that you choose. Like, I want you to put these people in my life. And Colleen and Steve just literally just popped up out of the clear blue. I mean, I feel like he just dropped them out of heaven. And are they perfect? No, they're far from perfect. We all are. We have this unbelievable kind of relationship, and we all are going through, all three of us are going through traumatic events in life. And I really wasn't sure that it would work out because we were all going through some really traumatizing things, but we've been there for each other, and it's just been amazing. And I met a new friend. Her name's Nicole, which is previously going through what I'm going through. So she's very understanding and always been there for me, and she lives really far away. And my church has just been amazing, and I'm just working on opening some doors slowly in the church, and just with some new people in my life. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that this, I'm just recording this video instead of going live. Like, I came this morning and I'm sitting at the river. So I'm hoping that this video will let me share it, so I don't want to make it too long. But I just want to let you guys know that 25 years, you know, of being gay, if I can do it, you know, I keep telling my friends, if I can do it, you guys can do it. I wouldn't have been able to do it without God. I could have never done it on my own. Never. And I know I still have a lot ahead of me, but I honestly can't wait to let my light shine so bright that, like, people are gonna see it all over the world, just from my little town. I know it. I believe it. And I want you guys to know that you matter, and that, you know, no matter what, we're all loved. I feel that God loved me even being gay. I know that. But I just feel like I needed to make some changes in my life, and I believe He's coming back soon, and I am thrilled to have the opportunity. Even though I didn't like the way that things went, especially with my ex, you know, directly moving on to another relationship, it was very painful. But I'm very grateful that He, over all my emotions and going through everything, like, I know that He gave me that opportunity, and I'm not going back. So I love you guys. You're having a beautiful, amazing day, and I hope you guys share this video so that it can help some other people. One of my favorite scriptures is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans for you to prosper and not to harm you. And He's doing just that, and I'm very grateful. I love you guys. Have an amazing day.